Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'll be doing my spoiler-free review of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Crimes of Grindelwald. So when the trailer came out for this movie a couple months ago, I was super excited and I've been looking forward to this day for quite some time. So you could tell I was very eager to go and see this movie. I was so excited at work because I was like, yes, I have something to look forward to tonight. So that was really good. So going into the movie, I was reading some of the reviews and the reviews were very mixed in terms of kind of the critical reception of this film, and a lot of the criticism was that there wasn't a lot of plot development. And so the way I see this film was like a filler film for what's going to be leading up to the next three films. So that's how I took it as, that's what I took it as for here. And so I saw this as a part 2 to the original Fantastic Beasts, as a continuation of that storyline in order to set up the remaining 3 of the film. So that's what the mindset I went in going into this, and with that mindset I will say I was not disappointed. It was really nice seeing these characters again. And the film takes place basically right after the last one, 3 months after the events of Fantastic Beasts, the first one, and so I was really nice seeing the characters again. And Newt gets tasked by Dumbledore to go and find Credence, and that's where the story takes off from there. And I really like this film, actually. I don't know, there's just something really warm and welcoming about this film, and just being back in the Harry Potter world, which I really liked. And in particular, I think just seeing the original 4 characters again, I really enjoyed, and the new landscape of London and Paris, and going back to Hogwarts, I think was really neat. We get more character development for Lita as well. So that was really neat, learning her story and just her connection with Newt and her brother and all of that stuff. I really enjoyed. One thing I did not like about the film is that there was some underdeveloped female characters, especially like Tina and Queenie. I felt like they were just very much side characters in this. They don't have a lot of, especially Tina in particular, she doesn't have a lot of talking time on the camera, I want to say. So I felt like she was very much underutilized in this film. And then Queenie, if you've seen the film, you'll know, and I don't know how I feel about it. I heard, some theories behind this before the film came out, so I'll be interested to see how that goes, because it's in my eyes it doesn't make sense if you know Queenie, her decision that she made in this film as well. And then also, I'm not a really big fan of Johnny Depp. I know when they announced that they would still have him, I didn't really keep up to date with all of that, so I'm not totally educated on it, but just with his staying as Grindelwald, I don't know, I just don't really like him as an actor. I think he kind of hides behind a lot of costumes and all that, and kind of does the same performance. And I feel for Grindelwald, he is very much monotone. He doesn't come off as a very bad villain, not as Voldemort, where you're actually in the theater and you're actually scared for the characters that are near him, and he just has that scary kind of haunting presence with him. So I don't know, I think not really too much, but I really love Jude Law as Dumbledore, and there was a huge plot twist at the end of this film, and I was like, oh my god. So I have the screenplay coming in the mail today, so I'm gonna marathon through it just to kind of read it over again. And that's another thing with Johnny Depp, I find that he mumbles, and so sometimes I have no idea what he's saying, and so if I have the script, that works out. But I loved kind of seeing the new creatures that we got introduced to in here, and all of the little tidbits from the Harry Potter films were kind of thrown into here as well. And yeah, so overall I would give this film a 4 out of 5 stars. I understand that it's a filler film, and that's how I'm viewing it as. This is the world building leading up to the remaining 3 films, which I'm sure will kind of cover all the chaos that was this plot, because it was kind of all over the place. But I feel if this was in a book format, I feel like it would have been different. So I feel like if this was a book prior to being made into a film, people would understand why it kind of was kind of all over the place in terms of setting up the plot for the next one. So I feel like these two films were more of like the prequel to what's going to lead up to with eventually the major fight between Dumbledore and Grindelwald. So that's how I viewed it as. I think going forward, I do hope they kind of, I don't know, like, I feel like I said, I want them to improve the role of the female characters. I feel like they could have done a little bit better at that, and there was like some feminist articles talking about Queenie, but I disagree with that because I can see her standpoint of doing that, but also I think, like, I don't know if she's doing some undercover stuff, who knows. But like, I was really excited. I really want to see it again just to kind of see, like, pick up on some of the foreshadowing, because looking back I was like, okay, that was foreshadowing to this, and that's like that slight detail that you don't think is important was. So yeah, overall, like I said, I was pretty pleased with the film. You have to go into it knowing that this is a filler film for what's to come, so this is kind of more the world building background stuff that we need to go going into it. So that's how I saw it as, and it's very dark too, which I was very surprised about. The first one was all like fun and had some dark pieces, but this one was like really, really dark. So yeah, I'd be interested to know what you guys thought about this film, because it's been kind of very mixed. But I was like, I think that's what I said, if you look at it from this being a world building movie to order to understand the next three films, then I think you'll enjoy it, and I think you'll enjoy the plot twist as well. So yeah, please guys let me know, because I'm all up for discussion here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.